My blogging experience has been pleasant. Knowing that there's something professional out there under my name is great. Having something to show off to scholarship organizations or universities is good. My writing makes me really proud, so knowing that my teacher is not the only one who's going to see it for a grade and that students are going to be able to see it too makes the process more enjoyable.
Well, my blogging experience has been up and down. See, in the beginning, I was kind of afraid that my work wasn't good enough to put it on the internet, and I didn't think it would back me up professionally. But then I learned how to deal with the constructive criticism, and then I learned to look forward to posting my blog and look forward to all the comments that came with it.
I can say that my blogging experience has been very reflecting and enlightening because, we blog monthly, so every month when it comes to picking out a word to describe the month, I really take the time to consider how my life has changed in the past 4 weeks because, we're in high school and time goes by so fast. We don't really take the time to stop and think, how have our opinions changed? How have our lives changed? And blogging has offered that opportunity for me. And I would say enlightening because we don't only write about our lives, we write about contemporary issues in society. So we really take the time to reevaluate our opinions and our points of view on certain issues.
My favorite blog post would probably be my song to say thanks, the one we did for Thanksgiving. And it would be my favorite post because we didn't really have any standards in which we had to reach, so it gave me a kind of, I could convey my ideas and my personality into my work, and I created a nice song, and it came out pretty good.
My favorite post definitely has to be the stranger in the photo is me because it allowed me to go back and look through old photographs and think about past memories. And while looking at the photographs, I compared my life to how I was before and now, and how before I had struggles, and now I had struggles that I thought I wouldn't overcome, and now today they aren't significant in my life anymore. And I think the stranger in the photo is me also kind of creates a bond between the reader and the author because it allows the audience to take a look inside the author's personal world and how they came to be the person they are today.
I got a comment from Nicole, and it was on my piece called The Innocents, and it was about my childhood, and I was looking through a photo album. And in that piece, I really opened myself up to my peers and talked about my past that's not so, positive. It's a little rocky. And she really helped me gain comfort on that. She gave me a lot of compliments that made me feel good about myself and really pushed me to be a better writer after that.
My favorite comment that I received would have to be a comment that I got from my classmate Maddie when it was after the post about a rose going from concrete. I was talking about basically my struggles being a high school student, AP student, and she just basically said that just encouraged me and just made me feel like I could do it. Hearing encouragement from another person other than myself means a lot. Before this year, I would write more of how a high schooler should write, but I feel like now that I have done these blogs and I'm more experienced to different types of writing due to the imitations, I believe that my writing became more professional and just more adult-like, I would say.
I feel like I've definitely grown as a writer this year and through blogging. I feel like I can more easily connect with my audience and capture their attention. Paragraphs or my essays are much more formatted and not just sentence frames, and fill in the blanks. It's more of my own ideas and thoughts. So I feel like my writing has improved dramatically.
I do believe that teachers should allow their students to blog because it allows the students to find their voice and express themselves in an artistic way rather than just having to turn in a hard copy of an essay typed in MLA format every single time. And it allows the class to be a little more fun. Some of the precautions that teachers might want to take are to make sure that their students are mature enough to do this because they are representing themselves, the school, and anyone else that is affiliated with this. And they need to make sure that the maturity level is at a point where they can be taken seriously. Just in case a college board decides to look at this specific blog. They don't want to see immature writings and inappropriate things because it does establish like kind of a negative feel to it. I also think that teachers should be aware that their target audience of the student's blog may be different from each blog, but there is a thing that everyone is watching it, or anyone can go and see the blog. So the students need to be cautious of what they put and how they say it.
The post that I would like to share with you is my word of the month for September. The word I chose for that month was amulet. It's a noun. It's a small piece of jewelry worn to protect against bad luck, evil, and disease. The reason why I chose that word during that month is because I was so content with my life and during those past 2 months that I wasn't going to let little things bother me, or even the big things. Because while they still do happen, just like an amulet protects one from misfortunes, I am keeping the misfortunes from affecting me.